Okay, so this is editing Makenzie. So I know that I said that I was going to do a part 2 of the House of the Dragon season 1 binge watch, but we are not doing that because people just don't like long videos like that. So we're actually going to take it slow. And we may go 1 episode or 2 episodes for each video. So ignore what I said about a part 2. And I mean, yeah, just ignore everything I said about a part 2 in this video. I'm actually just going to be doing it much differently. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video though. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Makenzie Janel, and today we are doing part 2 of our House of the Dragon binge watch of season 1. I know that's a lot of numbers, that's confusing. But anyways, if you haven't seen the first 5 episode reaction of House of the Dragon season 1, that is on my channel. I've already done that. And the reason I split it up into 2 different videos is 1, it's a long video. The first video is almost 2 hours. This one, I'm praying to God it is not almost 2 hours because it was a lot to edit. But anyways, so we left off on episode 5. So season 1 through 5 are Rhaenyra and Alicent as younger actors. Everybody's younger. And this basically, for the recap, honestly, I don't even really need to recap it, but I will because I'm nice. Oh, hold on, my mom's calling. So anyways, so episode 1 through 5 basically was Rhaenyra's mom was pregnant and she passed in childbirth because the baby was in breach, and Viserys had decided to try to do a C-section. The C-section unfortunately killed Rhaenyra's mom, and Daemon was not like a good heir, so Viserys named Rhaenyra as his heir, which made a lot of people mad until he married Alicent, which he shouldn't have done. And he had a few kids with her, and now technically most people think that her kids should be heir. But Viserys has remained steadfast, and he has kept Rhaenyra as his heir, even though she was seen getting freaky with her Uncle Daemon, which made Alicent really mad because she also found out that in addition to getting freaky with her uncle, she also got freaky with Sir Criston Cole, who is her guard, which has made Alicent really, really mad. Rhaenyra was engaged to Sir Laenor, I forget their names, Corlys and all of them. The Sea Snake's family, Rhaenys and Corlys' family. Rhaenyra was engaged to Sir Laenor of that family, and at the wedding, we didn't find out, but Laenor basically is gay, and his guard maybe, Joffrey, had antagonized Sir Criston Cole, which led to a huge fight breaking out, and unfortunately ended with Sir Joffrey Lawnmouth, I think is his name, being murdered by Sir Criston Cole at the wedding banquet feast or whatever. Before Criston Cole killed himself, Alicent went and talked to him, so we'll see how that relationship develops. But that's where we're at now. It ended with Rhaenyra and Laenor skipping all the niceties and basically getting married immediately, and Viserys passing out. So that's where we ended things off. Now from episode 6 to episode 10, these are going to be different actors for Rhaenyra and Alicent, and Joffrey, not Joffrey, he's dead. We don't need a different actor for him. Sir Laenor. So any of the young people are now aged up. So we got different actors now. So let's see what the heck happens in the rest of season 1. My girl, Rhaenyra.
And again.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Praise Mother.
Woo, Lord, that did not sound, oh my gosh, that sounded horrible. Yes, Rhaenyra, mother for real.
The Queen has requested that the child be brought to her immediately.
Literally just came outside of her, and Alicent already wants to see her. Craziness, man. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I felt bad for Alicent for the first 5 episodes. That's done. Like, I'm done.
Princess.
Yes, I should. Help me dress.
She literally just gave birth and she already want to see that baby. Craziness.
Ooh.
Rhaenyra, a strong one. Like, I can't imagine how much pain she in right now. Umbilical cord hadn't even been cut yet.
The afterbirth.
Oh my god. Laenor!
Was it terribly painful?
It's childbirth, Laenor.
I took a lance through the shoulder once.
My deepest sympathies.
Like, I cannot imagine being like, holy crap, like she literally just gave birth to that baby. Where is she going?
I thought we were past this.
Oh, look at your baby.
If I may be of any service.
The day may yet come, my lord.
Oh my gosh, like, this is cruel.
She can come to us, right?
Unless you wish to carry me down those fucking stairs.
I can't, she's literally in so much pain. I can't. Laenor, I don't know, like, pick her up and carry her there. I don't know. She shouldn't have to walk literally seconds after giving birth. She shouldn't have to.
Rhaenyra, you should be resting after your labors.
Shut up, Alicent.
What happy news this morning.
Indeed, Your Grace.
Hi, Viserys. Y'all see his arm is gone? It's like, Lord. He is just rotting.
Does the babe have a name yet?
We haven't spoken.
Joffrey. He'll be called Joffrey.
It's an unusual name for a Valerian.
Very unusual.
I do
Laenor.
believe he has his father's nose.
Don't you?
Okay, so there's something funny about that.
If you don't mind, Your Grace, your daughter has exerted herself heroically and should rest.
No, I don't want you picking my baby up. Leave it alone.
I do hope the labor was easy.
Labor's never easy, I don't think. Aww. Rhaenyra, you need to give some of your hair to your daddy.
Sooner or later, you may get one who looks like you.
She's the worst. Like, actually the worst. So, yeah, there's some speculation that that's not Laenor's baby. You'll see why.
Don't seem so interested in our affairs, right?
There is blood literally trailing behind her. She is leaving a trail of blood. Oh my gosh, that's just so cruel. So cruel.
Fairy dragon!
Sir Harwin!
Mother, look.
Y'all must be wondering why them kids are not blonde like the two of them.
Another boy, I heard.
Aww.
What a fine night you're going to make, eh?
Might I?
Sir Harwin wishes to be introduced to Joffrey.
Yeah, he wants to be introduced to Joffrey.
Joffrey.
Yes, son. You didn't hear that from me, though. I would never say anything like that. That's slander.
Sleep in front of the commander of the city watch. Terrible lack of respect.
A certain insolence runs in the family, I'm afraid.
Oh my gosh. Y'all are literally everything. The fact that we didn't get to see anything with the two of them is absurd. I hate it. I hate it. Like, we didn't get to see anything with the two of them. I hate it. I don't know how much time has passed though, but I know it's been years at this point. Like years, decade maybe.
Kolber magst du heel, Prinsess Eris.
The Highness.
Are y'all wondering who those kids in the green are? It shouldn't take too much to know to figure it out. Those are Alicent's and Viserys' kids, so.
You must hold mastery over your dragon, my
I
young
dar la
princess,
rota got vespers on me.
as Prince Aegon has with Sunfire.
Aegon.
Can I say it?
His uncles. Those are literally his uncles, and they're all so close in age. Oh, that's so weird. Not really, though. You see it all the time, actually. Ooh.
Aemon, we have a surprise for you.
Aemon is other one.
A dragon. How? The gods provide.
But it's one thing for Aegon to bully Aemon because that's his brother. Your nephews are literally bullying you. Like, that's crazy.
First flight's always rough.
It's some light teasing, though, you know? Nothing's wrong with some light teasing. I wish that we could keep this childish youth and innocence, though. I wish we could keep it. The draft down there is crazy. Like, that wind must be insane. Of course, a kid in something they ain't got no business being in. Tale as old as time.
This one has 60 rings. And 2 pairs of legs on each.
And the other kid.
I suppose you're right. Some things just are.
She a pretty girl.
But it was a pig. You will have a dragon one day.
He'll have to close an eye.
I know it.
That was ominous. Why did she say that? He'll have to close an eye. That was ominous.
He thought they'd happened upon some wild, unnamed dragon alerted to the dragon pit.
Your grandsons are a menace.
They are more children than he is.
Yeah, I mean, like, they're literally just teasing him. A better question is, why are you letting your son be punked by his own nephews? You mad at Rhaenyra kids? Like, teach your kids to stand up for themselves.
To have one child like that is a mistake. To have 3 is an insult. To the throne, to you.
You can't prove anything.
Just the most unremarkable brown horse you ever saw. Nature is a thing of mysterious works.
Okay, I like that explanation.
The consequences of an allegation like the one you toyed would be dire.
Mm-hmm. And you have no evidence. And to be like, well, did you see it happen? Did you see your daughter and her husband have sex? It's kind of like, that's crazy to ask. Of course he didn't see it, but you didn't either. So, and I love his explanation for that. Nature is a confusing thing. Who knows why they wasn't born blonde? If anything, I had the blonde hair, you didn't, and yet all our kids came up blonde. That's weird. Sometimes stuff just happens.
And the king, her father.
He knows.
Of course he knows. Or did once, but has convinced himself otherwise. He'll do naught but make excuses for her.
It's his daughter.
Princess Rhaenyra is brazen and relentless. A spider who stings and sucks her prey dry. Spoiled cunt.
You are not a victim, Sir Kristen. And you shouldn't be talking about the princess like that.
That in the end, honour and decency will prevail. Me to hew to that. And to each other.
Whatever. Like, I'm not trying to... oh my god. I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear it, actually. Y'all both are just mad because Rhaenyra gets to do what she wants to do. Not saying that it's right, but it is what it is. Y'all can't prove nothing. Aegon. Oh my god. You cannot be serious right now.
As things stand, Rhaenyra will ascend the throne and Jacaerys Targaryen will be her heir.
Like, okay. Like, Aegon's like, okay.
Then I want...
You are the challenge! You are the challenge, Aegon! Simply by living and breathing!
That's not his fault. That's on you and Viserys. That's not Aegon's fault.
And what they know, what everyone in the realm knows, in their blood and in their bones, is that one day you will be our king.
Aegon don't even care. Like, he does not care. She done became her father. Like, very much so. Her dad, Otto, was a bit more, like, cunning and more, like, quiet-spoken and whatnot, but she's literally just her dad. Daemon! What's Daemon been up to, y'all? Let's see. What has Daemon been up to? Who's that? I guess we could maybe say that's Lena. What are Lena and Damon doing together? That's weird. That's odd.
Thus turning the tide.
Aegon the Conqueror.
Who's that little girl over there? It's odd.
Your aim is to marry one of our daughters, Your Excellence. You might have said so and spared us the...
Are?
What?
Lena and Damon? 2 daughters? What? Yeah, guys, they got married, had kids. The way Lena was eyeing Damon during that wedding feast, are we surprised?
Your family has dragons. 3 now, mayhaps 4 in the future.
Oh, she's pregnant. What? Everybody having babies.
Your Excellence, we are travelers. We've already extended our visit here.
Huh. What's that look for?
One we will certainly entertain.
Lena not feeling that. Lena don't want to stay there. That's actually kind of crazy how they turned out, like, to have that. You think about it, because Lena is mixed herself and she got a white man. Like, the girl should be a little bit lighter than that. That's kind of crazy, period.
Castle, I want my daughters to be raised in their homeland with their family, according to their birthright.
Yeah, makes sense. Why are we here? It's somebody else's home. Really? You just gonna dismiss her like that? Really, David?
Soften your knees.
Aegon, like, truly does. He like his nephews. They cool.
Knock each other down, pick each other up. You'll certainly form a lifelong bond, wouldn't you agree?
That is the hope, Your Grace.
That is the hope. Aegon, pay attention.
Let's see if you can touch me. You and your brother.
What's his name? Ty Tennant. He's a pretty guy. That's David Tennant's son. He's pretty. That's crazy.
Give your enemies no quarter.
What?
Boys could do better with a bit of your attention, Sir Kristen.
Right.
You question my method of instruction, sir?
I'm just saying, maybe you could pay more attention to the younger ones.
Jacaerys. You spar with Aegon.
Viserys like, Kristen, like, he treats them so callous. He loved to push them.
Foul play. I'll deal with him.
It's obviously like there's obviously lines that have been drawn.
Close with him. Down the attack. Use your feet.
Jesus! Like, Sir Kristen obviously is channeling himself through him.
Enough! You dare put hands on me! Aegon!
Right. He's literally...
Your interest in the Princeling's training is quite unusual, Commander.
Say.
Most men would only have that kind of devotion toward a cousin, or a brother, or a son.
Like, you want to provoke him. He deserved it. Because, Harwin, you should have remained calm, but also, Kristen, you deserved that. Oh my god, Harwin. I get why he was mad, but like, come...
Only. Spun by the princess's rivals.
People have eyes, boy.
They can't prove anything.
The willful blindness of a father towards his child.
I wish my father affected a similar blindness.
I know, right?
And yet today, you publicly assaulted a knight of the King's Guard in the defense of your...
Don't say that. Don't say it. 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 It is what it is. No one can prove anything. Accusations are that. Rumors are that. Who cares?
Carl's been fighting there. He showed me...
Oh my gosh, Lenore, you're a mess.
To be back at sea,
Are you mad?
He's not happy.
Vile, disgusting insinuations.
Well.
Insinuation.
Right, well.
And a warrior. And I have played my part here.
Barely. Faithfully. You haven't given me the kids.
For 10 years, you have indulged yourself at court. Bought the finest horses.
And you haven't even done your job. You didn't give me a kid.
The wise sailor flees the storm as it gathers.
She's like, okay.
Very well, then I command you. As your princess and the heir to the throne, you are commanded to remain in King's Landing and at my side.
I'm dead. She said, you're not going nowhere. You're not gonna... Because you can't just abandon me. Like, I already have to deal with everybody thinking that you're not their daddy anyways, and then you're gonna leave? Like, no.
I was without one until I was 15 years old. And now I ride a beagle, the largest in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Your father would tell you the same.
Father ignores me.
Damon, don't ignore your daughters. Y'all cute.
Rhaenyra has delivered another son.
Does your brother mention if this one also bears a marked but entirely coincidental resemblance to the commander of the City Watch?
Shut up, Damon.
I miss my brother, Damon. As I think do you.
Didn't know I was being so minutely observed.
You do not sleep.
Well, how can I with you haunting my every move?
Oh, don't be mean to me.
Perhaps I too am not the wife you would have wished for yourself.
Lena.
No, because it's like...
But you are more than this, Damon. The man I married was more than this.
She married one of the strongest men she knew. She wasn't playing with him.
There will be country folk who know where the lines have been drawn for generations.
That is easy enough.
What? Say something, Allison. Say something. Like, oh, she's such a hater.
We must consider the cost to our subjects.
I must
The
agree.
cost of war is greater. But we have been lax, and the old monster now lifts its head.
Mm-hmm. It's just...
And for any offence given by mine, I apologize.
She's too nice for that. She's too nice for that.
But we are one house. And long before that, we were friends.
That's true. That is true.
My son, Jacaerys, will inherit the Iron Throne after me. I propose we betroth him to your daughter, Helena. Let them rule together.
A most judicious proposition.
It is. It's a good idea. She is not feeling it, though. She like, you're not even they're not real Valerians, so... I know why she's doing it. Allison understands, too, but... To point out that she's leaking is such a, like, a nasty thing for her to say. Like, so? She's a woman.
The king and I thank you for your offer, and we will consider it duly. You must rest now, husband.
Allison not Allison. Rhaenyra is trying to be nice. I mean, understandably so. I mean, she needs some support, but Allison's not willing to give it, and that's really nasty of her.
Thieves, and now she expects us to ignore her transgressions and for me to marry my only daughter to one of her plain-featured sons.
Like, I get what Allison is saying, because it's like, they are bastards, technically, but it's like, you can't prove that. And then, just because you're queen doesn't mean you can speak about the heir in such a callous way. Like, regardless, you talking about she want to marry my only daughter to one of her plain-featured sons? Yeah, a son that's gonna be heir. So who cares? Like, who cares if he's plain-featured? Who cares if he's technically a bastard? Y'all can't prove it. Nobody else can prove it. And he's the heir. He's the heir after Rhaenyra. So who cares?
Your Grace.
What might this errand be about, Lord Lionel?
I'm talking to the king.
I have come to resign my position as Hand of the King.
Lionel, what are you doing?
Episode in the yard this morning. My son Harwin has disgraced himself and every fish.
Allison, like, yes.
Young Harwin's outburst was unfortunate, it's true. But he's been expelled from the City Watch. That seems punishment.
Has he really?
Your advice has been sage.
unmarked by self-interest.
Allison, like, I need him gone. I want my daddy back.
But there is a shadow over my house, and it grows ever darker. I can no longer serve you with integrity.
Lionel!
What is this shadow? Name it if it...
Don't nobody want to clearly say it.
You must have your reasoning in plain language.
Because Allison just wants to know for sure that he knows.
Then I cannot accept this.
My dear husband.
I said no.
Right, Allison, shut up. See, Lionel doesn't want to say it because he don't want it. He doesn't want it to be a truthful thing that comes out of his own mouth. Well, like, oh, if Harwin's own daddy say that those kids are bastards, then we have to believe him. But it's an accusation that cannot be proven. And Lionel give better advice than your daddy do, Allison.
Then he fell short of confessing my brother's transgressions.
With his eruption in the yard, your brother all but confessed the truth himself.
But he didn't.
But the hand is compromised by the acts of his son.
Not really.
Cannot give unbiased counsel to the king.
But neither could your dad.
You cannot say, my queen, that your father would be impartial in this matter.
No, but he would be partial to me.
Like, see, stuff like that, it's just like, nobody's a good person in this. Because you realize, you understand, just like Lionel Strong, your daddy would have spoken in your favor. You're just mad that your dad had got ousted. Rhaenyra outplayed you 10 years ago when she got your daddy taken away. Now you mad. Now you all mad because you like, oh, well, he all on her side. I need to get somebody who's back on my side. Because he literally knows. He's like, you can't say your dad would be unbiased. And she's like, it doesn't matter if he would be unbiased or not because I know he would at least be on my side. Stop. I don't like seeing that. Oh my God. No, 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 no. Jesus. Oh, what do you think she's doing?
The limit of my art. The child will not come.
Like, what does that mean?
Try to remove the infant by way of the blade.
No.
But I cannot say for a surety whether it lives.
Would the mother survive it?
Probably not. Wait. No, wait a minute. Wait. Lena, come on, man. Come on. We don't have to do that. What are we doing right now? Lena, what are we doing right now? Come on. Lena. Even Vhagar don't want to do it. So, okay. Wait a minute. Wait. I don't... Come on now, Lena. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. So, I don't want to see this. No. But... Oh my God. What the heck? That's gotta be traumatizing, right? I mean, I can understand. She didn't want to die in childbirth. That's not something she wanted for herself.
I'll visit when I can. That may be some time.
They have to know that that's their daddy. Ugh. So much unsaid. So much unspoken. It's not fair.
Stranger, when we meet again.
She can't even look at him. Come on, look at your baby daddy. He is... Oh my God. Yeah. Jace has to know. The way they look at each other. I mean, he literally came and said goodbye to them. To the princess and her sons. Like, come on now. You know what? It's an unconventional family, but I love it.
It'll be fun.
Is Harwin Strong my father?
Huh? What?
Am I a bastard?
Jace! You could never be a bastard because you're my kid, right?
That's all that matters.
Yeah, like, you kidding me? It really doesn't matter. You came for me. I'm a Targaryen, so it really doesn't matter. It would matter if Laenor was heir to the throne, but he's not. I am. Therefore, you're my kid. Therefore, you're my heir.
I have been undermined and made a spectacle. They whisper about me in the corridor as well.
Everybody, yeah.
To Dragonstone, then?
I should have left years ago.
Yeah, because that's your place. That's your ancestral. That's your birthright. Dragonstone is yours, so.
Laenor. Bring him. We'll need every sword we can muster.
Rhaenyra is so sweet for that. Like, that's obviously his lover, but she just like, take him with us. He can come. I love him. Like, don't nobody understand how much I love Sir Harwin. I think it is a travesty that I didn't get to see anything from their relationship except glances, fleeting glances and looks. Not a hug, not a kiss, nothing. This isn't fair. This is not fair. It's not fair. That's not fair. I got maybe like half an episode and some minutes with him. That's nothing. And he's gone?
It's not even that early, but I've been up since like 6, 7, whatever. HBO. Y'all is so dirty for last night's episode of House of the Dragon. I have fell in love with Sir Harwin Strong with only seeing him in a few scenes. We're 5th episode, right? No, 6th episode, I think, right? I don't know. Anyways, we've only gotten like 3, maybe 4 scenes with Sir Harwin. We had him holding his baby, Joffrey, loving him adoringly, and then you're gonna kill him in a fire? Stop killing hot people.
You imagine you cheat the great darkness of its victory.
He missed Emma so bad. Oh, he missed her. Oh yeah, her mama died. Yeah. They're just, oh my god. This is just so bad.
It's built in hubris by Harren the Black as a monument to his own greatness. Blood mixed into the mortar.
Alicent didn't think he was gonna go that far.
I assume you will write to your father now?
Alicent was not expecting that. She should have, though.
I did not wish for this.
I feel certain you will reward me.
He's crazy. Like, you literally just killed. You got your father and your brother just murdered. Just like that. And Alicent, you're indebted to him now. But, yep, that was episode 6 of season 1, House of the Dragon. A lot happened in this episode. We come back, we realize Sir Harwin and Rhaenyra was getting down and dirty over the 10 years. Getting down and dirty, had 3 kids, absolute craziness. Everybody knows that those are not Laenor's kids. Just because, I guess, because they don't have the Targaryen hair and they do look a bit like Harwin. It is a travesty that I did not get to see them together, but I digress. On to episode 7.